optimism. Pass it on.
Raiders will come out with Taylor Potts at quarterback, the junior out of Abilene, stepping back in there as Sheffield unable to go with the injury. He steps back in the shotgun with trips on the near side from the 20, hands off to Batch. He tries to go left tackle, then cuts it straight up the middle across the 20, up to the 24, almost the 25. Matt Moss makes the tackle for A&M. But a nice quick gain there by Baron Batch. They'll go without a huddle. I want to get that rhythm going here early on, especially, for Potts. Give him some quick stuff, probably more running maybe. Here's the quick throw right side. It's caught by Torres at 25. Gets a great block by Detron Lewis to get to the sideline at the 35, and he's got the first down, a 10-yard pickup.
Last week at Nebraska, Alex Torres caught 2 passes. They were on the first 2 plays of the game for the Red Raiders, and that opening drive wound up in the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown, but that's a good way to get that drive going. So
they're ready to go again with the chains moved. First offensive series of the game. Potts in the shotgun. Now they've moved into a 4-receiver set as the ball is on the near hash mark. Again, going from left to right. Blitz look by the Aggies. They're coming from the blind side. He throws it that direction. It's caught by Batch. Sidesteps the defender. Gets to the far sideline across the 40 up to the 44-yard line. Knocked down there. They're going to mark it back 1 yard, so it's going to be an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2, and Jordan Pugh makes the tackle.
Aggies brought 2 off the corner on that side of the line of scrimmage. Vaughn Miller was one of them, but Baron Batch, instead of staying in the backfield to block, ran into the flat. There's nobody there because of the blitz coming, able to get that catch on the corner outside of containment, obviously, in a 9-yard gain.
Trips near side this time, the wide side of the field as Potts goes straight back to throw. Pressure didn't come, so he throws it middle of the field off the hands of Detron Lewis in Aggie territory at the 45-yard line. That one came in hot. And Detron Lewis had hit him in the hands. Normally a very sure-handed receiver, as all these Red Raider receivers are.
Yeah, 9 different guys with double-figure catches. And a year ago against the Aggies, Detron had 9 catches for 92 yards. Leading receiver on the team coming in. Let that one get away from him.
So a 3rd down now and a very short 2. Hand off to Batch, tries the left side, gets hit over there by Patterson and pushed back. He's not going to get the first down marker at the 45. He's about a half a yard short. So the first 4th down facing the Red Raiders here tonight as they come in 69% on 4th downs, and they're in that field position where you know that Mike Leach is going to go for it here, and he does. Taylor Potts will stay out there. 4th down and 1. First offensive possession of the game from their own 44.
We did this last week at Nebraska and weren't this far out from the goal line and went for it, made it, and went on to score.
He's not going under center. He's in the shotgun and throws it right side to Torres, gets a block, gets the corner at midfield, into Aggie territory. He may go 25-20, sidestep in the sidelines, 5, touchdown Red Raiders. 56 yards. Alex Torres tight roping the sidelines and getting the score.
How about that on 4th down? That pass came wide. It was Tremaine Swindoll that got the key block there at the line of scrimmage and drove the cornerback back to the inside where he couldn't get to Alex. And then Alex down the sideline, evaded tacklers, and then outruns the Aggies. How about that for a 4th down play, 56 yards and a touchdown?
Boy, and how about getting some confidence for your quarterback back in there? Well, clearing the backfield now, 5 receivers in the pattern as Johnson throws left side. McCoy has the catch at the 30, comes up the sideline across the 35. LaRon Moore finally making the tackle at the 40. They go without a huddle. Hand off to Gray, straight up the middle, sidesteps 1 defender and gets into Tech territory across midfield to the 45. Spun down at the 38-yard line. Tackle made by Moore. Johnson in the shotgun, nobody in the backfield. 3-step, throws it middle of the field. It is caught right at the center of the field at the 34, and then he heads inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Against Tech last year, 104 yards.
Yeah, got 14 on that play.
Johnson back to throw from under center, getting chased now, pressured, rolls to his left. He's going to run, gets to the sideline inside the 20 and down to the 16-yard line. Jumbo package look on the right side. Gray is going to throw it. It was a pitch to him. He wanted to throw, couldn't, and now he's going to get caught before he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and a great job by Brian Duncan to make that tackle. Cody Davis also in there, and good coverage by Jamar Wall and company back in the end zone. Here the crowd starting to get into it now. Johnson, the pressure coming. Swing pass right side. Gray, he's got it at the 10. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown A&M. So Cyrus Gray swinging out of the backfield right side, and Aggie offensive line let the Tech defense come in on the blitz because that was the perfect play against it, an 11-yard touchdown, and the Aggies about to tie it up here.
Well, Bront Bird coming on the blitz that time from that side, and they lobbed it right over Bront's head, and then downfield Jamie McCoy, the tight end, with a great block, another block thrown there, and no Red Raider defender able to get to Gray.
Extra point by Bullock is good. 8:19 left in the first quarter. Red Raiders and Aggies tied 7-7 here at Jones AT&T. We'll be back after these messages. This is the Texas Tech Sports Network from Learfield Sports.
Another action-packed day of gridiron action from the Big 12 Conference. The Big 12 Live Kickoff Show, sponsored in part by Hooters.
First and 10 for the Red Raiders at the 14. Their own 14. Potts comes out now. He's 7 of 11. 113 yards, the touchdown, but on the last possession, the interception, as he's back standing in the shotgun at his 8-yard line. Quick throw left side. It is caught by Torres. He gets the corner at the 20. Nice blocks over there again by the receivers. Swindle was making one of them. Leong the other. He gets to the 25. That's a first down, 11 yards. Long count by Potts. Hands it off to Batch. Tries the left side. Seal block made over there by Wynn. He turns the corner. Delivers the blow on Trent Hunter again. And goes out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. Michael Hodges is going to be credited with the tackle. But, well, I tell you what, Baron Batch is wearing Trent Hunter out.
Well, I tell you what, I think that goes back to the hard running of Harrison Jeffers as well. And Baron Batch has been a guy at 5'11", 205 pounds that'll put that shoulder down and take the attack to the defender, and we have seen that plenty of times already tonight.
8-yard pickup, second down and 2. Only Batch back there now. He gets the delay handoff, tries the middle, now bounces it a little bit right side, crosses the 40. First down Red Raiders as he gets to the 43-yard line. And the reverse handoff to Detron Lewis going from right to left. Tries to break a tackle, but he cannot, as the block was not made on the corner on the left side, and it's Terrence Frederick making the tackle as he crossed the 45 to the 46. A flag is down, however.
And it is a personal foul penalty against the Red Raiders. This one is coming back. Detron had a chance on that play, but Tremaine could not get
after the play was over. Personal foul with the late hit, number 67 of the offense. The penalty would be 15 yards from where the play ended. It would be second down.
And the throw comes near side on the screen over here to Torres. He gets blocked by his receivers to the near sideline 40, across the 45, and he gets hit out of bounds at the 48-yard line. And you can hear the crowd's response. No flags?
No flags at all. Detron and Tremaine Swindle, two of the participants in the previous play with the blocks outside, and Alex Torres is absolutely leveled out of bounds.
Kyle Mangan, and I mean he hit him well on the white stripe over here on the near sideline right in front of Mike Leach, and they don't get the call. It's 3rd and 5 after the 16-yard pickup. Red Raiders trying to get their first third down conversion here tonight. Throw left side, it's caught, and there it is as Alex Torres makes the catch, comes inside after he does, and rolls over in the first quarter. Potts back to throw, a lot of time. Finds right in the middle of the field Zuzalik. He's got it at the 30 and then cuts downfield, dives down to the 26-yard line. Another first down for the Red Raiders. Britton again over there on the far side by himself, and Potts ready to go, looking right. Can't find anybody, still has time though, and finds his outlet. It's Batch coming from left to right, makes the catch at the 20, turns downfield, 10, 5, touchdown Red Raiders. It's Ed Britton, correction Britton, 26-yard touchdown. Ed Britton, who has come from his split end position on the left side, came right across the field from left to right, took the catch, and headed downfield for the score.
And after coming over the middle on that crossing pattern, he got away from the linebacker and then he made the catch. The pursuit still coming. It was Jacoby Franks on the corner on the near side that got the key block that allowed Britton to turn the corner and get into the end zone. Taylor Potts has 2 touchdown passes.
26-yard touchdown that time. The extra point presented by LinwoodTownhomes.com, and Matt Williams is good. Yep, they're both trying to get that quick tempo going, and that's probably why they both have such big offensive numbers coming in. Delay handoff straight up the middle for the Aggies, and the pile keeps driving across the 25 to about the 28-yard line. I mean, Jerrod Johnson back out there in the shotgun. Finished that first quarter 6 of 6, 80 yards and a touchdown. Has 5 receivers now set for this one as he steps back with nobody in the backfield, gets pressured, has to roll to his right, getting chased, has some running room to the 30, 35, and finally caught from behind as he crosses the 40-yard line. And it's going to be Duncan that gets credit for the tackle. 15-yard pickup by Johnson. Movement on the defensive line. Flags are down as Johnson's going to throw deep down the right side for Easy. And up with him is Wall. He makes the catch inside the 20-yard line down at about the 16. Nice catch by the freshman out of Allen, Uzomu Wachaku. And I'll tell you what, that ball was thrown absolutely perfectly by Johnson because Wall was right there on coverage.
Offside.
41 yards.
Defense. Penalty will be declined. The result of the play will stand. First down.
41 yards on the completion.
Yeah, and you've got Jamar Wall, a guy who can high jump 6'8", going up trying to bring that ball down, and Wachaku going up over the top of Jamar to make that catch. Already 3 100-yard receiving games for Wachaku, and play like that, you can tell why.
1st and 10 at the 17. Handoff Gray. He comes right side, turns the corner at the 15, and then jukes down to about the 11. They'll mark it just inside the 11, a pickup of 7. Clear backfield for Johnson, who's in the shotgun. 3 steps back, looking middle of the field. It's caught by McCoy. He's hit at the 2-yard line and going to get pushed back, but that's enough for a 1st and goal for the Aggies. Market jumbo on the right side, and the handoff goes to Gray straight up the middle, keeps fighting, reaches the football across the goal line, touchdown A&M. So 13:41 left in the first half, the very first offensive drive of this quarter, the second quarter. And the Aggies get that 41-yard pass to Easy, and then a couple of plays later, the touchdown by Gray.
Cyrus Gray didn't get much more than 3 yards, and as he gets stood up right there short of the goal line, reaches the ball out across the goal line, and that's when the official on the far side comes streaming down the goal line, signaling touchdown.
Extra point by Bullock is up and good. 13:41 left in the first half. 14-14.
What do you call a check?
Caught. The running back.
On Fox Sports Houston.
Johnson in the shotgun. Michael is alongside the running back. But Johnson's going to throw left side, throws it short, and there's a battle for the football. It's going to be incomplete. Julius Howard defending as Johnson is in the backfield alone in the shotgun. Pressure coming. He throws it middle of the field. It is caught, and down to the 44-yard line is Tannehill again.
Turns it into a nice game.
From under center, delay handoff coming right side and lowering his head, getting to midfield is Michael as he put that head right in the chest of Mitchum. Shotgun. Handoff Michael straight up the middle. He's got running room to the 40 before finally being tackled there by Cody Davis and Mitchum. Shotgun for Johnson. Michael stays in alongside in the backfield as Johnson ready to throw. Going to go left side with it. He's got the catch over at the 25, and it's LaRon Moore that has to make the tackle on Brandel Jackson. Trips on the near side. He play action rolls to his right, getting chased by Sharp. Coming to the near sideline, throws it towards the end zone and throws it away. Big third down here. The bunch package. They got 3 receivers overall bunched off the right side here. They're 0 for 1 on third down conversions. Johnson goes right, then looks left of the end zone. There's battling going on, and a catch is made. They say it's nope, out of the end zone, and there are flags down as well. The intended receiver over there who thought he had the catch but did not was Jeff Fuller.
Through the opposite direction.
Defense, number 28. The penalty will be 15 yards from the previous spot. First down.
Michael stays in. He's got 2 touchdowns on the season. Handoff straight up the middle, bounces around like a pinball, and it's Brandon Sharp that'll get credit for the tackle as he gains maybe 1. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Tell you what, Sam Fiocco and Marlon Williams stepped up in there as well and met Michael and just drove him back. Good job in the interior.
Freshman out of Beaumont, and it's Johnson who takes the quarterback sneak on 2nd and goal, tries the right side and keeps pushing the pile inside the 1. Johnson pulls it out, hands it to Michael straight up the middle. He's tackled by the ankle and leans forward, tries to reach the ball across, but they're going to mark it short of the goal line. The I formation behind him, 4th and goal from inside the 1. Hands it off to Michael, dives over the pile and gets pushed backwards, but they say he's got the touchdown. And the ball came loose. Red Raiders recovered it, but the officials standing back at the goal line say touchdown Aggies.
Some of the Red Raiders were celebrating as though they had stopped the Aggies. Mike Leach is on the field.
They're rolling on the field. There's a touchdown.
Well, and this is one of the unfortunate situations of not having television here. You don't have many cameras, and so you probably don't have that goal line camera to be able to see whether or not he actually crossed the goal line with the football before he was pushed back. It looked like the ball was down in his belly when he jumped up into the air onto the pile, and then they pushed him backwards, but we won't get a chance to tell from the goal line.
Yeah, and the Red Raiders appear not going to challenge the play.
Extra point try by Bullock is good, and with 6:50 left in the first half, the Red Raiders trail for the first time here tonight. Aggies 21, Texas Tech 14. We'll be back after these messages. This is the Texas Tech Sports Network from Learfield Sports. From his own 27. Aggies up 21-14 from the shotgun. Pressure coming. He's starting to bounce out of the pocket, rolls to his right, gets chased and slides down at the 30. Daniel Howard tried to get to him, tried to dive at his ankles, couldn't get there. Cyrus Gray back in the backfield now as the running back, but Johnson's going to throw again. Goes left side. It's high, but it's caught right in front of LaRon Moore. And up to about the 41-yard line is Jackson. 1st and 10 from the 41. Handoff Gray straight up the middle. Bounces around a little bit. Gets across the 45 before being wrapped up by Williams at the 46. 2nd down and 5. Johnson from the shotgun. Pressure coming on the blitz. They wanted it to because it's a screen to McCoy. He's got it at midfield and cuts to the left to the 45 and down at the 43-yard line by LaRon Moore. But another first down for the Aggies. That was the tight end screen.
Yeah, Jamie McCoy is a guy they really like to use. He got 11 yards there, came in with 21 catches. He's a big senior tight end out of Midland Lee.
Under center, handoff Gray, left side, big hole, 40, 35, wrapped up by Duncan, but not before he picks up 12 and a first down. I formation behind Johnson on 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to throw, looking right, pumps. Now he's going to go deep down the right side for easy. Overthrown, incomplete. He had dove for it in the end zone. Handoff left side to Gray. Stopped in the backfield, but breaks the tackle, cuts to the middle of the field, and lowers his head to the 25-yard line. He's going to be just inside the 25 at the 24. 3rd down and 4. 5 receivers out. Johnson pump fakes, throws to the middle, caught by McCoy, and then he is clobbered at the 18, but hangs on to the football. And he gets up, heads to the Aggie sideline. The Red Raider does not get up. It's Cody Davis.
Boy, Davis just came in and smacked McCoy just as he caught that football. Barely got 1 foot down. But Cody Davis, the redshirt freshman out of Stephenville, laid that shoulder into the 240-pound tight end. They both go opposite directions. But Cody Davis not getting up.
On 1st and 10 from the Tech 18, 21-14 Aggies. Quarterback draw by Johnson. He gets to the 15, the 10, inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. A great call there by the Aggies as Johnson sitting in that shotgun as he has all night long. The first time we've seen him on just a flat quarterback draw, and he gets 15.
We saw Houston really work that play well against the Red Raiders. You just spread them out and you send the inside receivers to the outside. That takes the linebackers, and there's nobody in the middle.
1st and goal from the 3. Movement on the line by Grimes, and it's going to be...
Prior to the snap, false start. Number 61 of the offense. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Walk it back, 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line now. 2:03 left on the clock in the first half with the Aggies up 7. Back to the line of scrimmage, which is now the 8. And under center is Johnson this time, has Gray in the backfield. Gray gets the handoff straight up the middle. He's hit at the 7, but keeps going after breaking the tackle, and he's down to the 1.
Colby Whitlock is the guy he got away from right at the line of scrimmage, and the problem there, 7 yards later, he's on the 1-yard line.
It'll be a 2nd down and goal from the 1, and the clock winds down, not giving the Red Raiders much time with the football if and when they get in the end zone here. Johnson under center again, 2nd and goal from the 1, hands it off to Gray, dives inside the pile and gets the touchdown. Cyrus Gray with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Well, the Aggies have doubled up what they did a week ago, and they are celebrating on the far side.
Aggies double up the score on the Red Raiders too here in this first half if they get the extra point upcoming by Bullock. 1:22 left in the first half, and the extra point upcoming. Boy, this huge crowd here at Jones AT&T has suddenly gone silent. Potts in the shotgun, ready to go. Trips on the far side. Leong still over on the near side against Justin McQueen. Potts look to the left. Plenty of time, throws right side of the hash mark. It's caught by Jacoby Franks. He starts heading straight to the sideline, gets the first down, and gets out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17. Red Raiders in the Case IH Red Zone, sponsored by Heritage Equipment in Lubbock. Case IH for those who demand more.
Yeah, 12 yards on that play, and really a heads-up play by Franks to save that timeout and beat the Aggies to the sideline.
12 seconds left in the first half. 1st down and 10 at the Aggie 18. 4 receivers set this time, and Potts with time throws to the end zone, middle of the field, and it's almost. Is it intercepted? It is intercepted by Terrence Frederick.
Intended for Tremaine Swindoll.
And he threw it in front of Swindoll, who didn't make the cut and had Frederick in front of him instead. And the ball just floated right into Frederick's hands. Interception made, and the drive ends with a turnover.
That is the 2nd interception of the night for Taylor Potts, and that one really had no chance. Frederick was in perfect position in front of Swindoll. He was going to have to go up and reach over the Aggie defensive back to pull that one back in, and he didn't do it.
The Wildcats. Jerrod Johnson comes out 13 of 16, 186 yards and a touchdown in that first half. Remember, he set the Big 12 record with 225 straight attempts of throwing the football without an interception before throwing 3 last week against the Wildcats. He's back on that streak again, though, of not throwing any, and hasn't even really thrown any that could have been intercepted, except maybe the one by Wall that he was unable to get, and it was a completion instead. First play, handoff straight up the middle. Marlon Williams making the tackle on Cyrus Gray. Goes Michael, in comes Tannehill, and now 5 receivers for the Aggies on 2nd down. Throw goes right side. It is caught at the 35-yard line right in front of Wall, and it's easy. Uzoma Wachaku that makes the catch, the freshman out of Allen, who's had a big night already here tonight.
Well, 11 yards on that play, and for Wachaku, his 4th catch of the ball game. Alex Torres has 7 for 119, but the Aggies are making them when they count.
Under center, handoff coming left side is Michael. Sidesteps a defender, and then cuts it back to the middle of the field to the 40 before getting hit by DJ Johnson. Now back in the shotgun is Johnson. Again, empty backfield as he's got 5 receivers ready to go on 1st and 15. Back to throw, pressure. He steps up out of the pocket. He's going to run 40, 45, midfield, slides down. Short of the first down markers. They'll put him down at the Tech 47-yard line, but he picks up not only the 5 for the penalty, but about 7 more.
Yeah, got 13 yards. The Red Raiders had a stunt going with the defensive end and tackle on the near side, and they just kind of stunted themselves out of the play.
Handoff straight up the middle. Michael, he bounces to the 44-yard line. That's a first down, and the tempo of the Aggie offense looks so much like what you see when the Red Raiders are on, and they just keep on marching.
Well, and you know, we talked about that. Texas Tech came into the game having run more plays than any other team in the Big 12, more than 500 at 504. The Aggies are at 501.
Fake of the reverse handoff to Michael up the middle. He's got running room. The 40-35, 30-20, getting chased by Moore. He's not going to catch him. Touchdown Aggies. A lot of motion around the backfield, but the handoff just went straight up the middle by Michael. And he goes 44 yards off right tackle. Touchdown A&M, and the first drive of the third quarter is another score for the Aggies.
And that is their longest run from scrimmage this season. Michael, the true freshman out of Beaumont, up the middle against the Red Raider defense, and they cannot stop a 40-plus yard touchdown run. And Mike Leach and his offense are now in a huge hole.
Well, the extra point try by Bullock is up and good. Second down 15 from their own 43. Potts back, and the blitz coming, and oh man, he got nailed from behind. Football is loose, and the Aggies recover. Blind side, Von Miller came around, and he's the sack leader. He's got that speed. And he got around the corner, hit Potts from the blind side. The football came loose, and the Aggies have it in Tech territory, 1st and 10.
Well, he would get away from Marlon Wynn. He ran awfully deep on that play to get around the Red Raider tackle, but Taylor Potts, you're right, looking near side, never saw Von Miller coming from the backside. And that ball squirts out when Taylor gets hit. Aggies have recovered, and after stopping him a moment ago, the Aggie offense is coming back on, and they'll start inside the 35.
Michael, the back in the backfield now. A&M already up 35-14. Oh, Michael, left side, hits Davis, knocks him backwards, and keeps going down to the 20-yard line. Well, this time it was Kristen Michael that delivered the blow on the Tech defender, just as Batch had done a couple of times to the Aggies in the early portion of the game, but this time it moves the chains for A&M. 1st and 10 from the Tech 20.
Got 13. Aggies do a great job of keeping middle linebacker Brian Duncan away from the play, and a safety getting run over.
Handoff straight up the middle to Michael. This time he's hit right away. Richard Jones makes the tackle. Johnson in the shotgun. 2nd down and 9. Back to throw, pressure coming, and he's sacked. The flag is down as Daniel Howard makes the sack back at the 30-yard line. If it holds, it would be the 6th sack of the season for Howard. He just blew around the corner that time, got right around Steven Barrera.
Holding on the offense, number 76. Penalty will be declined. 3rd down.
Yeah.
Shotgun Johnson, looks like somebody jumped on the Tech defensive line. The play continues, throwing to the end zone right side, and it's intercepted. Tipped into the air by Jamar Wall and picked off by Cody Davis, but I think Tech was offsides.
Boy, and that will hurt. That will absolutely hurt. A chance to turn the Aggies away, and you may give them another opportunity.
It was Whitlock.
The result of the play was a touchback. However, we have offside on the defense.
Johnson in the shotgun. They have brought a back alongside him. It's Gray, but he's back to throw. The shovel pass to Gray straight up the middle, has a block in front of him, and spins out of a tackle at the 15. He's got the first down at the 10. Well, poor tackling by the Red Raiders on that one. Good call offensively, but you had a shot at him at the 15. Couldn't hang on, and it's a 15-yard pickup for a first down.
Red Raiders bring a 3-man rush. Daniel Howard at that joker stand-up defensive end waited before he came on the blitz, and the moment he stepped up, they let that football go, and the result, a big gainer.
Quick handoff straight up the middle. Gray, he's inside the 5. It'll be 2nd down and goal from there. 2nd down and goal from the 5. Johnson steps up, now back into the shotgun. Gray is standing just to his right. Long count by Johnson. Now he looks like he's trying to change something. 4 seconds on the play clock. He's trying to get the snap back. Now he does. Timeout was trying to be called on the sideline by Sherman. He rolls right, throws it away into the front row. of the stands in the northeast corner.
Red Raider defense had done a lot of moving around, showing a blitz look. And Jerrod Johnson obviously trying to change that play, but running out of time on the play clock, and might have been better off for the Aggies to get a timeout called and regroup, but they still have the football inside the 5-yard line.
Sherman tried to get the timeout on the sideline. He was running down the sideline inside the 20, but couldn't get the officials' attention. 3rd down and goal from the 5. Under center now is Johnson. Steps straight back to throw, does to the end zone, batted away. Great defense by Jamar Wall, who swats it away from Jamie McCoy. Right at the goal line. It's going to force a 4th down and goal, and the Aggies are going to bring the field goal unit on, just wanting to add some more points here with 6:15 and counting left to play.
That big tight end was part of that bunch formation on the right side of the Aggies offensive line, and he just went right to the goal line and turned, kind of trying to post up a defensive back, and Jamar doing a good job to reach over him and bat that ball away.
And give the officials credit here. The clock was continuing to roll. That was an incomplete pass. Should have stopped the clock well back. So maybe he's going to tell him to re-rack it here.
I think Mike Leach was also trying to.
The game clock, please
attention.
reset to 6:22.
Yeah.
6 minutes, 22 seconds.
Well, that's going to go the wrong way.
No, it had gone all the way to 6:06.
Oh, okay. They backed it up to 6:25, and now they've got it at 6:22.
So now the field goal try upcoming by Bullock. It'll be marked at the 12, so a 22-yard kick right at the center of the field. He's 6 for 8 for the season. Snap back, hold is down, and the kick is up and good. And with 6:19 left to play in the 3rd quarter, the Aggies now lead Tech 38-14. Who was running with them, makes the catch, breaks a tackle at the 20, gets inside the 15, dives down to the ground at the 13. It's a 1st down, stops the clock with 2:41 left in the 3rd. Jerrod Eddy making the tackle.
And a good job on the far side by Marlon Wynn to drive Von Miller deeper into the backfield than his quarterback, and then Seth Doege stepped up in the pocket, rolled to his left, and running that crossing route, Detron Lewis just hollering for the football, and Doege got it to him.
Red Raiders haven't scored since the 1st quarter. Doege in the shotgun, 2 backs with him. They both clear, and he rolls to his right, pumps, then throws. It's caught on the near sideline, going out of bounds is Batch. He's knocked out at about the 7-yard line. It was Matt Moss, the defensive end, who went back in coverage and knocks him out.
Baron Batch has run the football 10 times tonight. That's his 7th catch of the game, and Eric Stevens in the backfield helping out Marlon Wynn to block Von Miller, who was coming from the backside. They keep him away from Doege, who rolled right, found the receiver, Baron Batch, and the Red Raiders have an opportunity. Still more than 2 minutes to go in the 3rd period.
Well, they'll keep the 2 backs with Doege in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Stevens, coming right side. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Eric Stevens, the freshman out of Mansfield, with his first touchdown on the ground, and the Red Raiders get on the board when they need it most.
Absolutely. Brandon Carter and Adrian Waddle on the near side, and also a block from Baron Batch to seal off the Aggies, and they do not even touch the Red Raider running back, and Mike Leach leaves the offense on. He's going for 2.
Going to keep him out there and see if they can get a couple more with 1:59 left in the 3rd. Trailing now by 18. And Doege in the shotgun again. Same look as before. He's got the 2 backs. Stevens on the left, Batch on the right. Now motion across the backfield left to right is Jacoby Franks. Doege, quick throw, left side. It's caught. Britton gets the 2 points in between 2 defenders. Wow, great throw by Doege, and an even better catch by Britton to focus on that one coming in. 1st and 10 from their own 21, trailing 38-22. Early 4th quarter, motion right side is Jeffers. Doege pumps there, doesn't throw. Now he rolls to his right as pressure starts to come. Dumps it off to the short man, Detron Lewis. Makes the catch, diving to the turf at the 25-yard line. Was covered by Mangan. And it'll be a pickup of 4, second down and 6.
Red Raiders sent Harrison Jeffers in motion, and the Aggies sent a linebacker right up to the line of scrimmage, and they've got more people in the flat than the Red Raiders can block if Doege throws the football that way, so he has to roll out to find a receiver and found Detron.
4 receivers set on second down and 6, throws left side, swinging out of the backfield is Batch, but as soon as he makes the catch, the defender is right on him to make the tackle. Doege in the shotgun. 3-man rush. Throws middle of the field. It's caught by Britton at the 40. Edward Britton making the grab, and he's got the first down. Boy, that was a rifle. Now he comes in motion, fly sweep left to right, gets the handoff, cuts it short, and gets some room to the 4. Oh, he let the football on the ground. He fumbled it, and the Aggies have recovered. Harrison Jeffers cut it upfield inside where he normally would go on that sweep and jumped over a defender. When he went to the ground, he didn't have the football, and the Aggies, Jordan Pugh, has recovered.
Wow, just what the Red Raiders do not need. You get some momentum offensively, and the freshman jumps. He's trying to jump over a player on the ground, hit in the air, and that's when the football came out, and the Aggies recovered.
4th turnover of the game for the Red Raiders. 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles lost. And that one hurts. I formation, 12:32 left to play, and Tech still trailing by 16. Handoff goes to Gray, left side, gets the corner turned, and then Moore pushes him out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. That's a pickup of 8, second down and 2.
Yeah, previous possession, the Aggies got 2 on first down. This time they get 8, and that just gets the Red Raider defense right back on their heels. And Gray now, already Kristen Michael has over 100 yards, and Gray getting close to it.
Handoff straight up the middle. Gray can't find anywhere in the middle, so he tries to go right side, bounces off of a defender, and then down to the 35-yard line. I formation, pitch left side to Gray. He's got blockers in front of him. Duncan chasing him, makes the tackle just inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. Johnson from under center hands it off straight up the middle. Gray not going to get to the first down marker. Wrapped up quickly that time as he tried the center of the Tech defense. 3rd down and 1 from the 26. Handoff Gray straight up the middle again. He hits the pile but keeps his legs going, and he's going to have the first down. Crosses the 25 to the 23, and Red Raider defense just unable to make the stop after you give that big a yardage on behind him. Gray is the eye back in this formation. The throw, though, from Johnson goes right side to Morrow. He moves around Mitchum and then gets wrapped up at the 21-yard line by a pair of Red Raiders. Really, you've pushed them back. Now it's going to be a much longer field goal try, but the swing pass to Gray comes near sideline and doesn't get out of bounds, but the flag comes flying in after the play is made at the 21-yard line.
I think the Aggies are probably going to get caught for holding or an illegal block on the near side as they set that screen pass up, and if that is a big penalty, Red Raiders might want it. Otherwise, it's
third down.
Yeah, it's 3rd down. The Red Raiders will take this penalty.
Problem is the clock is now inside 9 minutes.
Yeah.
The flag was for offensive pass interference. However, the pass did not cross the line of scrimmage. So by rule, there is no foul. There is no flag. 3rd down.
In the shotgun on 3rd down and 7 from the 20. He's going to run it. Quarterback draw wide open to the 15, the 10-5, touchdown Aggies. Great call by A&M on that play. A 20-yard quarterback draw by Jerrod Johnson.
Well, and I don't know that he was going to run that play until he saw the Red Raiders linebacker, the only one over the middle, and that's Marlon Williams, come on the blitz, and he started up the right side. Johnson went left, the left side of the Tech formation. There is nobody there, and he scores.
Well, whether he was going to run it initially or not, it turned out to be a great call because he was untouched into the end zone. Extra point was tipped, but it finally goes across the goalpost. It looked like the crossbar. It looked like it might not even get there, and then finally did. 8:38 left to play, and the Aggies now lead at 45-22.
Get back on the course and back to the sport she loves. Athlete 360, Thursday on Fox Sports Houston. Presented by Memorial Hermann Sports Medicine Institute and Dell.
Watch Texans Huddle every Thursday on Fox Sports Houston.
(45-22) Aggies over Tech, and Seth Doege back out at quarterback with a 4-receiver set and just one back with him this time, and it's Baron Batch. 1st and 10 from the 33. Doege throws quick left side slant to Leong, makes the catch at the 35, tackled immediately 36. It was McQueen making the tackle.
Not much.
Of what, 3
yards.
2nd down and 7.
Boy, the Aggies are running all kinds of people on and off the field.
Doege tried to snap it quickly to catch him, but didn't, and Adam James running wide open. He finds him coming from left to right, makes the catch at the 36, then heads upfield across the 40 to the 44-yard line, and that's a 1st down for the Red Raiders.
Adam did a good job of turning back to the inside, stop the Aggies and give the offense another opportunity.
Doege throwing left side on the split screen, caught by Swindle. He gets it at the 45, heads upfield to midfield, and then into Aggie territory at the 46. It's going to be close to a 1st down. 9.5, almost 10 yards on that 1st down.
Boy, got very close, and they moved the yard marker on the far side awfully close, but not quite there, and the clock under 8 minutes.
Trips on the far side, and Britton over here on the near side as Doege goes back to throw. Stunt. He steps up in front of Miller and throws it right side, caught by Zuzalik. Sidesteps one defender but cannot get around or get on his feet enough to pick up any more yardage. It was actually Jacoby Franks that made the catch at the 41. That'll move the chains and stop the clock at 7:29.
Well, 6 yards, good enough for a 1st down, but the Red Raiders need bigger chunks than 3, 8, 9, or 6. They need 41 right here.
1st and 10 from the 42. And Doege looks left, throws, swing out of the backfield to Batch. He's got it at the 40 to the 35, and boy, he just carries a defender down with him to the 30-yard line. It was Garrick Williams, 6'2", 230-pounder. 4-receiver set with Batch in the backfield. Doege steps back, 3-man rush, throws middle of the field towards the end zone, up high, batted away at the last second. Great defensive play by Pugh. And Doege going to throw a quick one right side to Detron Lewis, has a block from Jacoby Franks and gets across the 25, inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and short for the Red Raiders as Garrick Williams makes the tackle.
Detron's 5th catch of the night, 39 completions thrown by Red Raider quarterbacks, Taylor Potts and now Seth Doege.
Unfortunately, with those 5 catches, went about 5 drops. Doege back to throw on 3rd down and 3. Dumps it left side for Lewis again. Stops at the 20 coming left side and heads back to the right and gets to the 15. It's going to be a 1st down for the Red Raiders. Stops the clock with 6:25 left. Kyle Mangan makes the tackle.
Here comes Tremaine Swindell and Austin Zuzalik, new receivers. They'll line up on the far side. 3 Red Raider receivers there, but 6:18 and the clock moving.
Lyle Leong split to the near side by himself over here. 1st down and 10 from the 15. Doege looks right, pumps, now he throws, and it is Zuzalik at the 10-yard line, makes the catch, now cuts back into the field to the 5, down to the 1-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Red Raiders from the 1 with 6:02 left. And they're going to get up to the line of scrimmage in a hurry, see if they can't punch this one in quickly.
Aggies blitzing on that play, and Baron Batch on the far side picks up a linebacker, and that gave Doege time to survey the field and find Austin there in the flat, and he got it to the 1-yard line, but Batch saved his quarterback there.
Jeffers has come in, split wide to the left. He's going to go in motion left to right across the backfield, but Doege takes it on the quarterback sneak, couldn't get in, bounces off, then tries to roll left to get in the end zone and gets popped. Man, did he get hit over there. And it was, that can't be right. Wasn't Howard Morrow, was it? No, it was Jordan Peterson, the defensive back who also wears number 5, that came in and made that hit. He hadn't been playing much in this game and then shows up for that one.
And Doege comes up limping a little bit after that play. He took a shot.
2nd and goal from the 1. Doege in the shotgun now. Jumbo package right side, handoff, Batch going right behind him, and he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. 5:13 left to play. Tech gets the touchdown to make it 45-28. Now the extra point try. Well, they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, they've got to do that. They run there on the right side behind Brandon Carter and Adrian Waddle. I think Brandon did a great job of wrapping his man up on that play and not letting him reach out to Baron Batch. But the Red Raiders had to have it. They need touchdowns in 3 consecutive 2-point conversions, and here comes the second attempt.
Motion across the backfield left to right is Torres. And Doege from the shotgun looks to the right, doesn't find anybody, now just zips it in to Detron Lewis at the goal line on the right side, and he's got the 2-point conversion again. With 5:13 left, Aggie lead now 15, 45-30 over the Red Raiders. We'll be back after these messages. This is the Texas Tech Sports Network from Learfield Sports.
By Sonic Drive-In. Your team is better. Time to let everyone know at TaterTot.com. From Sonic, America's Drive-In.
Red Raiders have a little something going here, but not a lot of time, and they need the ball.
Here goes Corona, bounces it off the ground up into the air, and some Aggie receivers go up to get it, and it is Jackson that makes the catch and comes down to the turf with the football. 2 tight ends, handoff, Gray straight up the middle. He's going to get wrapped up as he crosses the 28-yard line, or the 23-yard line rather, and a pickup of about 2.5. Second down, clock's going to go inside 3 minutes before they get the next snap.
Aggies now with 537 total yards in the ball game. The Red Raiders against Kansas State and Nebraska had given up a total of 569. Beaten the Wildcats here, beaten the Huskers on the road, but tonight the offense with turnovers and the defense unable to stop Texas A&M, and the Red Raiders are going to come up on the wrong end of this one.
Johnson under center. Handoff straight up the middle is Gray, and he gets hit as he crosses the 20 and gets to about the 18-yard line. First down and 10 from the 15. Handoff to Gray. Sidesteps Whitlock, who jumped into the backfield, and dives forward to the 13.
Got to come ready to play every Saturday.
So the gain of 1, second down and 9, and obviously they're going to let the clock wind as far as possible. It's 1:40 and counting now. So Tech will stay with 5 wins for the season, go to 5-3, 2-2 in Big 12 play, and the Aggies getting their first Big 12 win. Johnson will go under center here on second down and 9 from the 13. 1:21 left to play. Handoff straight up the middle is Gray. He keeps his feet churning as he gets across the pile at the 10, inside the 10 to the 7. Gray in the backfield, third down and 3. Handoff, bounces outside, steps up and steps into the end zone for a touchdown, and the Aggies have scored again. They've hung half 100 on the Red Raiders here.
Tech had it plugged up in the middle where he wanted to run, and then Gray just bounces to the right side and around the corner, and nobody there.
So Cyrus Gray, I believe that's his 3rd touchdown on the ground. Yeah, 3rd touchdown rushing tonight.
Aggies have a pair of backs, not just over 100 yards, but Kristen Michael and Cyrus Gray have both topped 120 yards tonight, and 5 rushing touchdowns between them.
Extra point by Bullock is good. 1:08 left to play, and the Aggies now lead at 52-30 over the Red Raiders. And now the celebration really going on that A&M sideline, as you would expect.
Friday on Fox Sports Houston. Hop on board with host Jim Knox as we